France versus Belgium tomorrow. If you're watching this on the next day, it's today. But anyways, I think these two matches, these two teams are going to be great. I cannot wait. These two are big powerhouses. They're playing out of their minds right now. Um, there aren't like a whole bunch of goals in one game, but they have scored pretty well in their matchups, and they are pretty even. They're not too off against each other. They're pretty good. Going on tomorrow, going against each other. They have a lot to play for. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, could very well be a World Cup final because these two teams are playing out of their minds. Out of their minds. France has so much momentum, just as much as Belgium has all the momentum right now. And these two are going to clash tomorrow at 12. You should not miss this matchup. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to get into Belgium's lineup right now. And then I'll get into France. And first of all, let's go back to the formation that Belgium had versus Brazil. It's very important to note that Belgium had a good lineup, a good formation. But the key here that Roberto Martinez was doing was creating the ability to defend with three guys in the back. And let me tell you why. With Witzel and Fellaini dropping back and bringing numbers, they are also the fact they are bringing numbers forward. This was very, very interesting for me to watch because Fellaini he's kind of clumsy sometimes, and I've seen him in Manchester United. He comes off as a substitute and makes an impact, and that's the best way you use this guy. But Roberto Martinez ended up using him as a startup, in the starting lineup against Brazil, which made it easier for him to beat Brazil. And again, Fellaini brings a big body into this whole ideal of playing against other teams like Brazil, because Brazil doesn't have big bodies, they have smaller bodies. But let me tell you why big bodies matter here. Because they push? No. Well, maybe. But because they use their body a lot to get in between players and the ball. And that is very important if you know how to use your body very well. Fellaini knows how to do that very well. And so does Romelu Lukaku right up here. This guy is a beast. 220 pounds of beast mode all in this matchup. He's been awesome throughout the whole World Cup. And he's the reason why I believe Belgium will move on. Because going up against this guy, midfielders fear him. Fear him. And Paulino was the closest guy he could to matching up to this guy. He's a big guy too, but not as big as his 220 pounder, and he's an unheard of guy who can move like ease. It's like, picture this, it's like having a lion in a forest. What does a lion do? He hunts. He's a massive beast. He's huge. But yet he runs fast and he goes after his prey and does what he does best. After that, he has his meal. Well, it's kind of like that with Lukaku. Except what his meal is scoring goals. And that's the way I like to put it. He can go up against big bodies, and anyone smaller than him, he's going to just devour. He's going to just push away with his big shoulders, his big upper body, and he is able to do a lot on the field. And what he did against Brazil in that midfield was absolutely awesome. That one play where Courtois gave, I believe someone, I can't believe who it was, one of the Belgian players, the ball. Right away, I think it was Lukaku who drove the ball from his side of the field into the midfield with such immense speed that I've never seen a striker like his size run before. And it could not catch up to him. Brazilic just couldn't catch up to him, and he's a massive influence to this team. He's going to be a massive influence for this team if he keeps playing well like he has been. And a big influence, a big contributor is this man right here, Kevin De Bruyne. He's becoming one of my favorite players that I've seen. He's doing so well right now in this World Cup. He's done awesome with Manchester City. And this guy has the ability to move the ball so well in the midfield and create so many great plays that he is going to be a nightmare against Umtiti and France's defense. Keep that guy in mind. Keep that guy in mind. And of course you have the left winger, Eden Hazard, who is also rumored to go to Real Madrid for a very long time. He plays for Chelsea. And once again, what an ability he has to move the ball in space, in very tight spaces. He and Kevin De Bruyne are absolutely insane right now in their form of playing football soccer right now in the World Cup. And the reason why I mentioned this individual right here is because he has become one of Belgium's rising stars at forcing the ball into tight spaces and creating goals and making goals. Okay? He is the Neymar of Belgium. His defense is really playing well. It's starting to play very, very well as the World Cup goes on. Courtois is such a massive influence to this team right now. It's such an improvement that he has become throughout the World Cup. He struggled off and on with, I believe it's Chelsea he plays with. And, you know, out of form, in form. But he's doing real well right now, and he should be doing real well. He's very tall. He has very, very fast reflexes when it comes to the ball coming to him. He knows where to move in an instant and make decisions that are right for his team. And he's one of the reasons he's kept this team going. And with this lineup right here, I don't mind having this lineup. Maybe Fellaini. Maybe. He's very inconsistent. I don't know how Roberto Martinez knows when to. Maybe he just guesses when to put this guy in there. When you see this guy with the big afro, that's Fellaini. The big tall guy. Goofy looking. But he can play well when he wants to. And he can. So we're looking at France now. And France, once again, you have Giroud on the top, which hasn't been much of a... I haven't seen him too much in action. He's alright, he's okay. He's his top striker, but not too much of an influence in this World Cup. The guys who are really, really the stars are right here. Griezmann, right behind him. The midfielders, Mbappe, which has been amazing, 19-year-old. Paul Pogba, who's rumored also to go to Barcelona, plays for Manchester United, plays where he should be playing. Not where Jose Mourinho wants to play him out back in the defense. No, where he needs to be playing, up there with Griezmann and Mbappe and with Kanté. Those are the four guys that are making a massive influence, massive instant impact to this team. With his 4-2-3-1, they're getting the job done. These four guys in the back are getting the job done as well. Umtiti, a Barcelona player, such a great game he's having. Varane, who plays for Real Madrid, is playing really good. He had a goal against Uruguay in this game and they beat them 2-0. And Yoris, I don't know how to pronounce that. He's been a really good goalkeeper as well. Something's got to give with France against Belgium. I hope this game delivers because it's got a lot of players that can play very well. And whatever it is that these coaches have in mind to putting a formation together, it better be good, because we are all expecting for this match to blow us away. It could be very conservative. What I mean by that is it can be one of these teams or both of these teams can pull back and defend a lot, or they can score out of their minds in this game. It could be a high scoring game. It could go either way. But these two teams are full with star power that can score. From the defenders all the way to the strikers, they can score, all of them. They've done it before in their clubs, and they've done it. Some of these guys like Varane have done it here in this World Cup. Matchup to see tomorrow at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I hope you guys love this video, and I hope you guys subscribe. It really helps me out because I'm starting a YouTube channel, Barca Man. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And thanks for watching this video. It means a lot to me, and for Barca Man, the YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.